Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hello. Hey everyone, just want to do an update on the loft in general. So we got fire season coming, or it's here actually. So we're gonna get it all cleaned up around the outside, weed eated, all my clutter put away. I noticed there's some mites on the birds, so we're gonna spray the birds, and I think I'm gonna actually even spray the outside of the loft. Just bugs are on the rise in there, so we're just gonna do a big cleaning, walk through, tighten up things that I noticed are loose. Just the overall maintenance for the loft is probably good to do once a year. So there's little things inside I noticed I need fixing, and so we'll get it done. All right, we got it cleaned up. We got it cleaned up and tightened up. I noticed some things. This board was kind of loose and popping off. This was loose. I covered all the traps with boards like this. Now that all my stock birds are together, I don't want anything to get in, for them to get out. It's just anything like that. So we're just tightening it up. But now we're gonna go through, clean it up. I think I saw a little mouse remnants too. It's warm weather, so all the bugs and all the vermin are out. And we're gonna come in. I'm gonna remove that board. I think that's where they're at up there. Clean it all out in here. Make sure there's no mice. If so, we'll get some traps in. I hate doing that. But also, I don't think they're good to have around. So we'll start with the hen side. We're just gonna push all the cocks that are in the aviary now into their section. Close this door. And then I'll open this up for them. And the hens will come out here, and I'll push them out while I clean and spray. And then when they're in here, I'll spray them as well. And then I'll put them back in one at a time. All right, we got them all separate. I'm gonna work my way in, but I wanna mention, so I had these built over here, and I liked them, but I don't like them here after all. Just because when I split my hen up here from her mate who was right here, he was still perching right here, and I'll show that. But he was still perching there, and the hen started actually fighting with the new cock that I put in there, just because I think everyone was still too close. And so I moved her over, and she's already laid her eggs over there with the new cock. So, cool design, bad location. All right, coming into the hen section, or what will be the hen section. We have a couple cocks still in here and youngsters weaning. But like I said, I'm gonna clean this all out, spray it all down. I think there's 3 cocks in here. There's just still some youngsters getting weaned or hen fed. These are the last of the babies, besides the stock breedings I'm doing over there. But just trying to wrap it all up. Big fat babies here. Up here, I think there's some mouse activity. And so I'm gonna pop that off and take a look. Eventually, I think this will all change. Since I'm gonna mostly focus on being a breeding area, this will get moved into the bigger area. And just some changes are gonna happen just because I'm gonna focus more on breeding, but things are gonna move around. I'm gonna move all the perches down into here. Eventually, this will just be a young bird area after they're weaned. They'll come to this side before they leave for one loft racing. But that's down the line. We'll talk about that. Let's get it cleaned up and sprayed. But just as I thought, found our friends here. So we have some mice. So we gotta get this all cleaned up. Filthy vermin. I'm gonna just scoop this up, put it outside. Hopefully my kitties catch them. All right, we're just gonna spray the loft and the birds with this right here. And again, I'm just gonna spray the outside of the loft and the birds. It says a half ounce for a half a gallon. Mix it up and spray it. All right, so we got the birds in the aviary, and we just been spraying them and putting them back. I don't like it much, but you just kind of hold their wings up like that. Give them a spray. Their wings and their vent. All right, we got the hen side all cleaned up, got them all sprayed. We did some loft changes slowly, like we got rid of this little tower here. Opens up a little more. Sprayed the hell out of the inside. Got the mouse out, sprayed up there. Sprayed the birds, so they'll spend the rest of the afternoon preening their feathers. And hopefully the bugs get cut down on. I saw a couple cockroaches climb out. Pincher bugs have been really bad, so I sprayed the hell out of the loft. Hopefully they all come out and go away. But all right, inside done. Okay, I also wanted to show what I had going on in here. I'm wrapping this up. So right here I have my best breeding cock up here with his granddaughter. So I'm gonna take their 2 eggs and I'm gonna move them and then split them up. I was gonna let them go another round, but we just keep having fires and I don't need to have any more babies. And I don't need anyone sitting on eggs while there's fires going on and babies. It's chaotic. I did that last year. So these are the last eggs from right here. And then down here, I have my best breeding hen with her father. So both these pairings, this and this, are just some line breeding, stock line breeding, I guess we'll call it. And so he's on 2 fertile eggs. We're gonna let them finish them, and then I'm gonna shut it down again because of the fires. We've had 3 now, just within a mile, probably 5 total in the area. But so I'm like I said, gonna take their eggs, float them over, and shut them down. And I'm just gonna put my little show pair in here. I'm having a hell of a time getting eggs fertile from them, so I'm gonna put them in here. They're over here right now on another batch of eggs that aren't fertile, so I'm just gonna keep trying with them. But let me show you that. All right, so I'm just gonna grab these 2 eggs, and they are beautiful eggs from the hen that laid these. She's the daughter off of my best breeding hen when I bred her to the prize winner from the Apple Cup, which is his son, but just with a different hen. But the eggs are beautiful. I'm gonna put them under the these will be the last eggs that get moved and hatched, hopefully. But I gotta shut it down because of the fires. So as you see, this hen just laid her 2nd egg. I'm gonna switch these eggs and now I'll be styling. This hen lays really nice. Big eggs. Chicken eggs. She's a good mom. So let me show you. Also, I just have 2 babies up here. 2 babies right here. And then there's 2 babies on the ground, and then those eggs, and then the eggs over there. Unfortunately, I won't be able to send any of these babies away due to some major repairs that I need to do to the house. And so these were bred to go somewhere, but I don't know what to do now. So I have like a whole team, probably like a team of 15 birds that will be able to be flying somewhere. I've bred to fly, but don't know what to do now. Hey everyone, just came in to do an update on my show type racers, and I walked into mayhem. So it looked like I didn't latch my door good enough, and The wind blew it open between the two sections. This door here got blown open, and they all came in here and started fighting. And in doing so, see this, I don't know if you can all see it, there's blood everywhere. In doing so, I lost the baby I came in to ban, which was the show type, and so it got kicked out of the nest and stomped to death. I hate it. And I don't know if these eggs are doing good. Those got kicked around as well. And so it is. I was moving along nicely, and now we have this setback again. So I came in to do an update on what we had some low fertility, and it is this my hen's first year of breeding. I don't know if you guys can see, but here's some of the cocks. They're all messed up on their face, fighting. Gone. I worked a night shift and then a morning shift at the campground I worked at. Now this mayhem happened. So this hen has had some, she's been, so either it's her or the cock that she was with, low fertility in the eggs. So the guy got them from Suggest clipping the tails. And so I thought we'd do that for this video. Alright, so the gentleman I got them from recommended trimming some of the tail. So he just kind of sent me a video of what his looked like, and it looked like he took about that much off for breeding. So I'm going to do that. That's what he recommended. Oh, that's sad. It's a beautiful bird. So I'm going to grab the hen and do the same thing. Alright, we got the hen. And if you see this, she's got a lot of feather. A lot of feather. The poop's kind of sticking to it too. So I'm going to trim, again, these feathers here, and then around her vents. I've never really done this before, so I'm hoping this will help a little bit. Get the eggs filled up a little better. But the guy did recommend cutting the tail. And so I think I'll listen to him and see what happens. This is the first time I'm raising these, and so again, still trying to see how many birds I'll get this year. Alright, let's put the new Andalusian cock in with her. They seem pretty upset with me. I would be too for cutting their feathers. But she's been by herself for some days, and he's been trying to mate with anything and anyone who would let him. He drove her right to the bowl. So in the video the guy showed me when he tried to show me the feathers, the length, the feathers kind of look like that they just scraped when they did that, so I think I got it just right. Again, I would like to get as many young birds as possible so I could show them, but they are young birds and I'm trying to breed them, so they're still learning. And we're still learning each other, so hopefully hopefully, you know, I get some. I have the one so far. I lost, you know, my little baby I was gonna ban, but hopefully, we'll get back on the path. Okay, now we got our show racers up in here. I took out the my best breeding cock, and I took out his granddaughter, moved their eggs, and now I got them in here, and I've been having a hell of a time with them, and they probably can't stand me. I've moved them, I've trimmed their feathers to help fertility, and then now I moved them again and this move was just for me to make things easier. I'm gonna gut this whole side, but I bet they're just tired of me. So I'm gonna see if I can't get them to lay one more time. She was on a round. They were not fertile again. So I put them up in here. I'm gonna see if I can't get them to go one more time. If those eggs aren't fertile, I'm gonna just stop them for the year, and try again next year. But hopefully I can get her to do it one more time with him. That would be very nice. All right, it's been maybe 2 weeks since the clip before where I just put them in here. Then they laid eggs and they've been sitting on them, and I came to check today and they are not fertile. I've been checking, but today's the day I've decided they are not fertile. I need to pull them. So that'll be ending the breeding season for these guys. And so I'll take these eggs and I'll split them up, and everyone will get a break. Maybe next year she'll be a little better. She'll be older, and maybe everyone will just understand the game. So thanks if you've tagged along this long in the video. Make sure to subscribe because we're gonna change this whole area over here. So I'm gonna gut it completely and come along for that. We're gonna build individual breeding stalls, I think, in here. So, all right, everyone, thank you.